Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Warships Blitz video. So, I wasn't planning on doing any more videos this week. I've got one set to release tomorrow, but I can't in good conscience not talk about this event. We have the Bungo Early Access event. I mean, like they say here, prepare for the full release of the new Japanese battleship line with our exclusive early access event. You got the chance to win the Tier 8, Tier 9, and Tier 10. We won't get into that, but yeah. Start by obtaining the Tier 8 Yumahari from the token shop. You can unlock the ship early by completing daily Blitz challenges and gathering the maximum number of Sakura Blossom tokens. Or if you want to jump straight into the higher tiers, you can exchange your tokens for Blossom keys and unlock the exclusive Blossom crate. Secure the Tier 9 Battleship Iwami by obtaining her special bundle, which includes an extra 10,000 of those tokens. I don't know who's putting together these events at Wargaming, but for the love of God, you need to understand, people. Now, I'm directing this right to Wargaming. Do you understand what you have done with this event? Do you understand the amount of game time that you are expecting of players to even have a shot of getting any of these ships? It's utterly ridiculous. And this is coming from a player. I probably spent, between me and my wife, we probably spent $800 on this game this year so far. So I'm not a free-to-play player. I'm a whale. I buy as much as I can when it's on sale or in a Blitz Pass. You know, I buy stuff in this game, and I am pissed at this event. Absolutely pissed off at this event. This is absolute garbage. So, we'll go into the event shop, and we'll talk about everything, and I'll tell you why it's absolute crap, Wargaming. Okay, Wargaming. If any of you guys ever watch this, let's talk about why this is absolute garbage. First off, your wonderful little victory blitz here. 100 victories is going to net you 12,900 tokens. We'll just say, if you're like a 50% win rate player, well, gee, that's going to take you 200 games. 200 games to pull off 100 victories. I mean, do you understand, Wargaming, how much time that you are trying to waste of players? You know, the whole purpose of an event is to get people excited about the game, to play the game more, not to sit there and hand out this mindless effing grind to get a free ship. These are free ships, Wargaming. Anyways, so, like I said, 50% win rate player, 200 games right there that you're going to have to play. To get 12,900 tokens. What do you say your average on your team every game? Say that's going to net you 50 tokens from between every battle. I mean, simple math here. 200 games times 50 equals another 10,000 tokens. So the average player, the average 50% win rate player, after 200 games, is going to have 22,900 tokens. Let's get into the daily challenges. That obviously you're going to get through some of these doing your victory blitz. But every day you're expected to fight 10 battles to get 500 tokens. You're expected after that to destroy 20 enemy ships. Chances are great that's at least another 10 battles. So there's 20 battles every day that you're going to have to play to get an extra 1,500 tokens a day. And then, after those battles, now you have to hit enemies 80 times with torpedoes to get yourself another 2,000 tokens. So that's going to net you another 3,500 tokens a day. Well, let's say you play for 6 days. Well, there's another 21,000 tokens that you potentially could get. Well, let's see. Where's that put us? That puts us at 43,900 tokens. And you still will not be able to unlock the Tier 8 battleship. The free Tier 8 battleship. So, I mean, run the numbers, run the math, guys. How long is this going to take you to try to do this? So, like I said, Wargaming, you need to know your player base here. We want to play the game. We want to get early access to the ships. We do not, and we can't be slaves to a freaking game to get a free ship in an event. Okay, so the event shop. Now, we've run some numbers, right? My math could be way off here, but I'm thinking you're going to have somewhere around 43,000 or so tokens to play with. What can you get with, say, those 43,000 tokens if you play this game super hard every day until the event gets ready to end? Well, chances are great you're not getting the free Tier 8 battleship. 65,000 fucking tokens? Are you shitting me? That's ridiculous. Ooh, we can exchange for 5 keys a day from a crappy crate, which we'll get into here in a few minutes. I'm going to give credit where credit's due here. Things I'm happy about in here. The camouflage for the Tier 8 battleship here. That's a nice camo. Hit points, firing range, shell dispersion, torpedo damage reduction. We can take it or leave it. It's nice looking. It has nice stats. 10,000 tokens. Probably what I'm going to go for here. I'm probably going to take that camo and either free XP or maybe I might take some keys there. Let's look at the special camo for the Tier 9. It's not horrible. Gives you firing range and shell dispersion. But let's be honest here, guys. Secondary firing range and secondary shell dispersion on a ship at Tier 9 that's got 42,000 hit points. No armor, no survivability. Kind of a brick when it comes to maneuverability. And the secondaries. Under 6 kilometers? No, thank you. This thing is not a secondary brawler, and we're not going to be touching that camo. Even worse is a special camo for the Bungo. Gives you hit points and main battery firing range, but you want dispersion on these main guns. I haven't played it yet. I don't know, but nothing personal. It's a battleship. I want main gun dispersion. And again, 47,000 hit points on a toilet paper armored ship that's not super maneuverable. And we're going to get, and this one gives you secondary battery firing range, 6 kilometer secondaries, 3 kilometer auto secondaries. Are you kidding me? The other nice thing here, guys, the Black Fuso. 25,000 tokens for a Black Fuso. If you guys don't have Black Fuso, it's a real fun ship at Tier 6. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm actually playing it now, using it to level up a legendary commander for the Bungo. So it's a fun ship, guys. I really like it. Gives you scouting plane. If you're not used to playing with a scouting plane, this is a good practice for when the Bungo line finally releases. So 25,000 for a Black Fuso, not bad. Okay, so you saved up some tokens. You know you're not going to be able to get that Tier 8 ship, but you're going to save up some of those tokens and buy the event crate keys. What's that going to get you? Well, maybe some more tokens. Some purple blueprints. Really? Purple blueprints? We can at least use some gold ones here at Wargaming. And again, 4 free ships. Free ships. Say it again for Wargaming in the back there. These are free ships. We're going to see them here in another month or two. A 0.1% chance to win the tier 9 and 10? Are you kidding me? A 0.5% chance to win the tier 8? Again, are you kidding me? The only saving grace for this crate is Yamamoto at 3.6%. Cross your fingers using the free crates or free crate keys and hope you get Yamamoto. Especially, I know some guys are going to wail for Bungo. I know they're going to do it. 4,500 gold for a 10 pull. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. The other crate we have here, Gibraltar. At least we got gold blueprints in here. And steel. So, that's kind of nice. Cunningham, okay. But Gibraltar here. You get the 2% chance for Gibraltar, the camo, and the commander. Not horrible. Not something I'm going to go wailing for. Not from this crate anyways. What does Aunt Cunningham have? Oh, Cunningham's the cruiser / aircraft carrier commander. Not terrible. The bundles, guys. Let's talk about the bundles. And I'm going to kill two birds with one stone here and touch on the Megadeth bundle real quick. $15 for the Megadeth bundle. That's way overpriced. I'm sorry. Yes, I'd love to have a tier 5 premium ship with the Megadeth camo on it. That would be nice. A very, very sketchy U.S. commander. No, thank you. And especially since you're giving what I consider to be the best looking portrait of the thing, you're giving it away for free. I'll stay away from it. Thank you very much. If it would have been cheaper, I would have thought about it just so I could try to do the rattlehead grind to get the frame that you can pull out of there. The other thing here, $40 US for the Iwami. Iwami's in the shipyard. If you have the shipyard resources, it's 5 steel, 15 titanium. If you're into this kind of ship, I think it's worth it. Warning, guys, the ship's not for everybody. I did a video on it. Bob did a video on it recently. It's not for everybody, but come on. $40 for a ship that is in the shipyard for free. So another big loss for Wargaming right there. They could have put something else in there. That would have been nice. There's nothing in the special offer here. Maybe you could have, for gold, put Iwami in there, put Dyson in there, and the other Japanese Tier 9 battleships. I don't know, just thinking. Maybe that would have made the event a little bit nicer. So the only saving grace out of this bundle is technically it's a gold deal. If you spend $50 in the shop for gold, you're going to get 16,000 gold. So here you're spending 40,000 to get 16,900, and you get 10,000 of the tokens if you want them. So it's kind of a gold deal if you're interested. So trying to close this up. I had a nice conversation with Sly earlier. Unfortunately, my audio corrupted, so I can't bring that little 20-minute conversation over where we talked about this event and just kind of the state of the game with the login issues that people are still having. There's players that still can't log into the game. He said for himself it takes him about 10 minutes to clear cache, re-download the game to be able to log in just to play it. And he has to do that every time he shuts his device off. So, this event here is kind of a huge slap in the face to us, I think, as players. I'm really, as you know, my ranting and raving earlier proved, I'm not happy with this event at all. Realistically, you have no shot to be able to get it freely. Unless you get really lucky with your crate keys, you have no shot to unlock one of these ships in early access. Unless you play non-stop for this entire event. Then maybe, just maybe, you'll have the tokens to be able to get the Yumahari there. For a normal player like me, I already have Black Fuso, so I'm just happy enough. I'll play just enough to get my 10,000 tokens. And I'm going to get the, this, I mean, honestly, a very beautiful camouflage with good stats for the Umahari. That's what I'm going to get out of this. Free XP wise, it's not terrible. But you guys got to think about it in the fact of you'd almost be better off getting a 40-hour minimum wage job, working that, and using that money to spend to buy free XP and get yourself to Bungo when the line fully releases. It's like I said, this is an absolute slap in the face wargaming to us as the player base. And as you guys know, I'm not a community contributor. I'm running everything off my own account. I'm a whale. I spend money on this game. And like I said, I'm really upset with how this one is looking. So, Wargaming, if you watch this, you got to fix these things. You got to make this more player friendly. Sly had pointed out in our conversation that at least the early access for, like, say, the German battle cruisers weren't terrible. You could get something for playing the game. This gives you no incentive to play the game. Zero incentive to play this game to try to unlock these. If the Umahari price maybe it had been like 35, maybe 40,000 of these tokens, maybe we'd be having a different conversation. But, this was a really, really horrible event in my opinion. Guys, good luck with the event. And I do apologize for my software corrupting my conversation with Sly, because I was so looking forward to bring him on here for this. Anyways, guys, have a good one. And, yeah, I'll see you later.